In the heart of the Egyptian desert, where the sun scorches the golden sands and ancient mysteries lie buried beneath the shifting dunes, an enigmatic legend whispered through the corridors of time, the lost tomb of Pharaoh Amun-Ra. Unlike the well-documented rulers of ancient Egypt, Amun-Ra's existence was shrouded in secrecy, erased from history by an unknown force. However, a cryptic inscription recently uncovered in the depths of a hidden chamber beneath the Great Pyramid of Giza hinted at a secret buried within the Valley of the Kings. Dr. Alexander Carter, an ambitious and relentless archaeologist, had dedicated his life to unraveling the secrets of ancient civilizations. When he received word of the discovery, he knew this could be the find that would redefine history. With his trusted team, including Egyptologist Dr. Layla Hassan and artifact specialist Richard Vance, he embarked on an expedition to the Valley of the Kings, unaware of the danger that awaited them. As they descended into the labyrinthine tombs, strange occurrences began to unfold. Unseen whispers echoed through the chambers, flickering torches extinguished without explanation, and a chilling wind swept through the underground corridors. The deeper they ventured, the stronger the feeling of an unseen presence became. After days of exhaustive excavation, the team uncovered an entrance sealed for millennia. Intricate carvings on the stone door depicted a battle between celestial beings and mortal kings, with hieroglyphics warning of an ancient curse. Ignoring the warnings, Alexander pushed forward, determined to uncover the truth. Inside the chamber, they found an ornate sarcophagus adorned with symbols never seen before. As Layla deciphered the inscriptions, her face grew pale. This speaks of a forbidden connection between the Valley of the Kings and the pyramids. It says that the pyramids were not merely tombs, but conduits of power, harnessing energy from the cosmos. Before they could process the revelation, the ground trembled, the walls groaned, and a deep, guttural growl resonated through the chamber. Suddenly, the torches flared to life, illuminating the figure of Amun-Ra, his golden mask gleaming with an otherworldly glow. His eyes opened, and the weight of centuries filled the air. "You dare disturb my slumber?" A voice, deep and commanding, resonated through the room. Alexander, though terrified, stepped forward. "We seek knowledge, not destruction." Amun-Ra regarded him for a long moment before raising a hand. Visions flooded their minds, the ancient priests channeling energy through the pyramids, using the alignment of the stars to wield a force beyond comprehension. The knowledge had been buried to protect mankind from an unimaginable power. Before the team could learn more, the chamber began to collapse. Dust and debris rained down, forcing them to flee. As they emerged from the tomb, the entrance sealed itself, leaving the mystery intact. Though they escaped with their lives, the experience left them haunted. The connection between the pyramids and the Valley of the Kings remained an enigma, a secret veiled by time itself. But one thing was clear: some mysteries were never meant to be uncovered. And some legends were never meant to be disturbed. The team returned to their research facility in Cairo, where they pored over the notes and sketches they had made inside the tomb. Layla worked tirelessly to translate the inscriptions, uncovering hidden meanings and connections between the ancient texts. Richard analyzed the relics they had managed to bring back, discovering that some of the artifacts emitted a faint but strange energy. One evening, as Alexander sat in his study, he felt a sudden chill in the air. The candles flickered, casting eerie shadows along the walls. Then, without warning, his journal flipped open on its own, revealing a page filled with hieroglyphs that he had never written. The symbols glowed faintly, pulsing with an unnatural light. A single phrase stood out among them: "Return to the sands, where the forgotten king waits." Shaken but resolute, Alexander gathered his team once more. They set out for the Valley of the Kings again, this time guided not by mere curiosity, but by a force greater than their understanding. The desert night was unusually silent as they approached the sealed tomb once more, only to find that the entrance, which had been buried under tons of rock, was now inexplicably open. Inside, the air was thick with an energy they had never felt before. The sarcophagus was missing, leaving only a deep void where it once stood. At the center of the chamber, a series of golden tablets lay arranged in a circular pattern. Layla gasped as she translated them, gate of Ra shall open when the three keys align. The eternal king shall rise once more. The realization hit them all at once. The tomb was not merely a resting place, it was a prison. A prison designed to keep something locked away from the world, something ancient, something powerful. As they scrambled to leave, the walls began to shift, revealing murals of the pyramids aligning perfectly with celestial bodies. At that moment, the sky above seemed to shimmer, and a strange, rhythmic hum echoed through the chamber. "We have to go," Richard shouted, pulling Layla away from the tablets. But it was too late. The tomb was awakening, and with it, the secrets of a past that was never meant to resurface. As the celestial alignment reached its peak, a hidden doorway within the Great Pyramid revealed itself. The team, now bound by destiny, followed the inscriptions deeper than any archaeologist had ever gone. The air was thick with the scent of incense and something far older, something watching. Before them lay a vast chamber unlike any they had seen. At its center stood a colossal obelisk, carved with symbols that seemed to shift under their gaze. Suspended within a translucent sphere of energy was a being clad in ancient gold, eyes burning with the knowledge of youth. "You have freed the Guardian," Layla whispered. "But what is he guarding?" The entity spoke in a tongue older than time, yet they understood. The cycle repeats. The fate of your world hangs in the balance. Choose, mortals. Restore the seal or embrace the dawn of a new age. Alexander hesitated, his mind racing. To restore the seal meant burying the truth forever. To embrace the new age meant unlocking power beyond their comprehension. A sudden tremor rocked the chamber. The decision had to be made. The fate of history, and perhaps reality itself, lay in their hands. Would they dare to change the course of time? As Alexander reached for the obelisk, a blinding light engulfed the chamber. The team found themselves in another realm, a dimension outside of time. Ethereal figures surrounded them, whispering in forgotten tongues. A vision of the past played before their eyes, showing a time when gods walked among mortals. Layla realized the horrifying truth. The pyramids were not only tombs, but also gateways to realms beyond human comprehension. The energy they harnessed was a cosmic force, one that could either sustain or obliterate civilizations. The choice was clear. Alexander placed his hands upon the obelisk and uttered the words from the ancient texts. A surge of power coursed through him as the seal was restored. The chamber trembled once more, and the team was thrown back into their own time. As they awoke in the Valley of the Kings, the tomb had vanished as if it had never existed. Some doors should never be opened. Some mysteries should never be solved, and some legends should remain buried forever. But the whispers in the wind suggested otherwise. A new mystery awaited.